in retrospect, I think this was a bit of a strange, it was a strange meeting between the Princess Royale and her son-in-law and William and Kate. It was just weird, and the timing was weird, and everything was weird, and everything that happened after is weird. There's something weird. But anyway, that's not what this is about. So I was really thinking about Harry, if I could find a photograph of him. And um, Harry, I don't think, let's see, Harry, see if we can find something on Harry. Harry, 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 Good Morning America, Harry and Meghan. Let's go Harry and Meghan. Does Meghan actually have any real friends? When was that? That was 23 hours ago. Why do you ask? I mean, why is that your preoccupation? It's like, don't you have bigger things to think about in England? Meghan lives in California. Meghan and her friends. Who cares whether Meghan has real friends or not? Meghan has her husband. Meghan has herself. Meghan has her mother. She's better off without, quote unquote, all these friends. I mean, sometimes they do more harm than good. You know, they come in, they get your business, they take your secrets, they sell it to the tabloids, they turn on you. What the hell does Meghan need friends for? But I mean, we see Meghan out um, with people all the time. I mean, she has associates and she has her, she has her people. But I mean, in terms of real friends, it's what business is it of yours? Do you have real friends? Do you have real friends? And are you sure? Are you sure they're real friends? Have you tested them? It's just so ridiculous. Does Meghan have real friends? What does she need real friends for? She has her husband, right? She has her mother, right? She has herself and a few acquaintances here and there. She doesn't need anybody in her business. They come in, oh, they're so friends. They come into your home. Next thing you know, chaos and confusion. Next thing you know, where's my husband? Right? Next thing you know, weird leaks to the tabloids. Meghan has real friends. Please, setting up this girl. She knows what she's doing anyway. She knows what she's doing. So these are all anti-Harry and Meghan Webb's YouTube channels. And these channels definitely perform a lot better than channels in favor of Harry and Meghan. If you want to have a successful YouTube channel, it's better to come in as a hater of Harry and Meghan than as a supporter, because when you look at the numbers, very few people who support Harry and Meghan have like super successful channels. Mine is the least successful of all, obviously. But there are others who do much better, but still, they may have tens of thousands, they may have 20,000 people, which is a lot. That's nothing to sneeze at. But when you consider that some of these other people have 300,000 and a million followers to spread hatred about Harry and Meghan, you realize that if you want to get into the business of Harry and Meghan, if you're doing it as a business, you should come in as a hater, not as someone who is saying, look, let's be decent, let's be good, let's be kind, let's be inclusive. Let's treat others the way we want to be treated. Don't come in saying crap like that. This is woke, and woke is bad. But anyway, so actually this, I really wanted to come on to talk about Harry on this one, just because I was washing the dishes, and then I thought, my God, this young man is really brave. He's a brave young man. And it's like, he's like I keep saying that he's the next king of England, and I know that that could be offensive to some people, especially William, which I don't really mean to offend William, but the level of bravery it has taken for Harry to take the stance he has taken throughout these last 5 or so years proves that this is a man with a very brave heart. You know what I mean? This is not a coward. This man is a king. Because in the old days, the kings had to be brave. They had to be good at war and battle, you know, and they had to lead the other men in their armies and stuff. And, they have to be brave, really. And Harry just reminds me of those old fashioned brave kings of the past. Um, First of all, his choice of a wife took bravery because he's not stupid. He knows what his family is. He knows, and he knew. And, when he brought her in, well, he loved her, and of course, he was blinded by that. But there's a part of him that was not sure how they would take her, for sure, because he knows, right? And so it took bravery for him to go against the sort of status quo and bring Meghan in the first place. It took a lot of bravery to stand up to his family for his wife. It took a lot of bravery to leave. It took a lot of bravery to go back and stand up to the media and to win against them, right? It took a lot of bravery to start the Invictus Games and to keep going without the royal family. I mean, there's so many ways that this man just proves that he's not ordinary. He's a very brave young man. He's a king. This man is a king. And more and more, I wouldn't be surprised if you start to hear certain people in the media saying that. Certain people, not all of them, not the ones we just saw, certainly, at least not in the beginning. But so what are we saying, that Harry and Meghan are getting a divorce now? Okay. Oh my God. But getting desperate, quest for fame and power. It's not a quest for fame and power. It's achieved. It has achieved. It's not a quest. It's the attainment of fame and power. It's a done deal, darlings. You're late to the party. They're not on a quest or search for fame and power. They have fame. Who is more famous? For God's sake, these people drive me bleeping bananas. They drive me bleeping bananas with this. They have fame, quest for fame and power, and they're very, very powerful people. Very powerful people. They make phone calls and get things done, right? Governments are lining up to give them bouquets of flowers now. And they're not even with the royal family, they're independent. What are you talking about? These are powerful people with tons more fame probably than is their fair share, to be perfectly frank. What the heck are you talking? And this was today. This was like one day ago or something like that. This isn't like 5 years ago. These ragamuffin bleeping bleeps. These are bleeping bleeps. These are bleeping bleeps. So anyway, so this one is about Harry and the fact that I just think he's very brave, and I think he's very kingly as a consequence. He's just very kingly. And don't be surprised, and don't forget, I was the first one to say it. And don't come show me any videos if William accedes to the throne in short while, because William is supposed to accede to the throne. He's supposed to. And it will be extraordinary if he doesn't. And what I'm saying is that don't be surprised if something extraordinary happens, right? Don't be surprised if something extraordinary happens, because William, I'm not sure that he's the next king. I think it's Harry, and I think Harry's bravery and things like that are all working in his favor now. He just has to, decide, honestly, whether he even wants to get involved or not, which I would advise don't, but if it's your destiny, it's your destiny, right? So yeah.